grab just about everything you can on the way down. Some guys popcorn, trash can.
And Jarrett.
And you know what? He's showing Bryan Danielson what it's going to take to have to come back. And Bryan Danielson's making a little bit of a comeback right here.
Definitely, as they, fire in his eyes. Yeah, sorry, Rick.
As they were coming down the stairs, those fans were 1 foot away from watching the action and seeing those guys up front and close take those shots. And, buddy, they were shots.
Yeah, no holding back between these two competitors. And seeing that level of violence up close, that's something extraordinary.
Well, Jarrett wedged that steel chair between the top and second rope. It's real tight in between those cable ropes. And now what the hell's Jarrett up to here?
Oh, Rick, I'm telling you, Ricky, right now, Bryan Danielson's hurting.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett upending those stairs. And now looking to rain some right hands down on the head of the American Dragon.
Well, Jeff got higher up there because he wanted to get more leverage with those punches. That's why he did that.
Take a look at
I'm still trying to figure out why he turned those stairs around.
Yeah, he's got some bad intentions obviously going on in the mind right there, this Jarrett, because I'm not sure what he's looking to do with those upside down steps either.
We are live. Our main event is underway, and it is wild. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Jeff Jarrett, anything goes. And Jeff Jarrett, we've only speculated on his intentions, trying to teach Bryan Danielson, trying to inform him what he's in store for against Swerve Strickland at All in London. But if Jarrett continues at this pace, Tony, Bryan Danielson may not make it to London.
Well, what Jarrett is trying to do. Oh, look at this.
There's the champ right there, Strickland, watching on with Prince Nana.
Absolutely, and obviously he's thinking about the same thing that you were talking about right there. And he wouldn't mind to see Danielson knock down a peg or two here. And I'm telling you, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has joined us here at our broadcast position. Ricky, right now, Jeff Jarrett is controlling this match.
He's taking 80%.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's taking 80% of this match.
I'm going to tell you right now, I understand what we're all saying. It's true that Jarrett, is trying to prepare Danielson for Strickland in London. But I'm telling you what, I don't think Jarrett's just a good practice player. He's trying to win this match, guys.
Yeah, of course, he's got to try to win the match. Look at this.
Oh, Danielson, though, comes back. Hammers Jarrett in the face with that elbow strike.
Ricky, I know you know a lot about Bryan Danielson. He's an amazing competitor. One of the greats, really.
That's true. I remember going back more than 2 decades.
Sure.
And there was a guy that was following me around, and every time I turned around, I almost had a double knockout with him, asking me questions, but he was soaking it up like a sponge.
Yeah, I mean, you've known Danielson since he was a young man. What do you think it would mean for professional wrestling if August 25th, if All in London was indeed the end of Danielson's career?
I will say this, he has a career that wrestling fans around the world will talk about.
Right. Regardless of what happens, I agree.
Regardless of what happens, he's had a storied career.
Well, he sidestepped Jeff Jarrett there. Danielson is now...
Oh, he's going to go flying here.
Danielson! The American Dragon takes flight and knocks down Jeff Jarrett.
Man, if you don't like this night, this is one of the great nights. I'm telling you, Ricky Steamboat has had so many great matches here in the Triad area, here in Winston-Salem, of course in Greensboro, and now Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson. We got champions all around us, and Danielson is mounting a comeback, Excalibur.
Who would ever think that we would be watching Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson going one-on-one, let alone in an anything-goes match in the main event of Dynamite?
Oh,
with Wembley Stadium just 18 days away.
Yeah, with Ricky Steamboat right here with us. An amazing night.
Tell you what, Jarrett got clipped pretty good with that kick, that run drop kick there by Danielson. He popped Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett trying to let Danielson know of the gravity of the situation coming up on August 25th, All in London, when Danielson puts his career on the line against Swerve Strickland. And Jeff Jarrett may have awoken the Dragon here tonight as Danielson really picking up the aggression over the last few minutes. And, oh, my God.
Just one step ahead There aren't many guys that have more experience in today's pro wrestling than Danielson, but Jarrett does. And now Danielson's got an issue with that knee, I believe.
And Ricky Steamboat, needless to say, this is an obvious statement. It takes some great cardiovascular training effort to still stay in a match like this. It really does.
It's amazing. And, you know, people don't understand. They've been going at it now for, what, 15, 20 straight minutes?
Yeah.
Burning up a lot of energy. And every time you throw something, you're throwing it as hard as you can. Right. And it just keeps burning the energy up.
And now, wait a second. Now,
he's got his leg trapped in that chair.
That's bad. I don't understand this.
Yeah, it was.
I think Jeff just letting the moment and his emotions carry him away here. That's my thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
As Jeff Jarrett, he could end the career of Bryan Danielson here tonight if he. Oh, Danielson! Swinging for the fences with that one.
Yeah, he just saved himself. He saved himself maybe a broken leg.
Yeah, I think Danielson now, he's going in for something. Maybe a superplex. No, maybe not. I don't think with his legs like the way they are, might not be.
Maybe a spider superplex? Yes, it is! Danielson, he saves himself the punishment by locking his legs in the ropes like that.
Yeah, probably more impact, too. Great core strength, too, to sit up through that at this late in a matchup like this.
And there we see Danielson trying to will himself back into this fight. And I say fight because that's exactly what this is. Two great competitors doing battle live here on TBS with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on the call.
Great missile drop kick by the American Dragon. You could see the intensity in the eyes of Danielson.
That continually pounding on Danielson's knees, starting the show.
Yeah, you know, you're right. You can see that the kicks that he reaches down to grab the right knee.
On that plant leg to the point you guys are making, you're right.
Oh, Jarrett anticipated, and now
he's going to the figure four.
Figure four cinched in.
Ricky Steamboat, you've been in a figure four many times.
I wish I had $1 for every time I was in it. I'd be a rich man.
Yeah, man.
And it hurts like the dickens, man. You know, people don't understand that, Ricky, how tight this hold is.
I'm going to use a word here, guys.
Go ahead.
It's a shoot.
It's true.
That's a legitimate shoot hold.
Yeah, I know.
Oh! And so is the chair on top of the knees. My God!
What an inventive way to break out of a figure four leg lock for the American Dragon.
It's anything goes, so it's all good, all legal.
Wow. That had to be painful for Danielson as well to get out of it.
Almost certainly, but he was able to escape, and he was looking for the label lock, I think, right there, but instead the stroke. Danielson blocked it, but that time, the stroke on the chair. Jarrett's going to end it here, too. And no, Danielson able to kick out.
I think Danielson may have got the hand up just in time. I'm not sure, but watch out. He's going for it again.
No, Jeff Jarrett, he's looking for the sharpshooter.
Oh, my God.
Stepping through with the sharpshooter. Perhaps an homage to his late friend, Owen Hart. Jeff Jarrett. He's got it locked in. Can Bryan Danielson survive this? It's anything goes.
You know, you're thinking of the legs because he's got it locked in, but that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on your lower back.
Lower back and your buttocks, but look at this here.
Look at this.
Danielson transitions into the label lock.
Look at that hand. Watch the hand.
Trying to break the grip. He attacked the grip, did Jarrett. That's what you want to do. Break the grip. Very smart.
Jarrett wrenching back on the fingers, loosening the grip off the face. And oh my God.
Whoa, buddy.
He rocked the head that time.
Live round Jones.
Wow.
But
oh, man.
Danielson and Jeff Jarrett, both men on hands and knees, and both men throwing bombs tonight.
These are two battle-tested, veterans that have been all over the world competing. They go punch for punch.
Look at this, just a wild haymakers from both sides. Jeff Jarrett, the Enziguri.
That's it.
Talk about Owen Hart, as now Jarrett.
He said that's it. That means a stroke.
Stroke was coming, but the chair.
Oh, my God.
The chair that Jeff Jarrett wedged into that corner.
Drop back into it.
Psycho knee.
Psycho knee into it. You're right.
Psycho knee with the chair. The cover. And the win.
How about that?
What goes around comes around, right, guys?
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
there we see Karen Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt.
Hell of a battle there.
Coming to the ring, as is Wheeler Yuta of the Blackpool Combat Club. Bryan Danielson's side. And, I mean, if Bryan Danielson didn't know what he was in for at All In London, with his career on the line against Swerve's AEW World Championship, Jeff Jarrett most certainly made Danielson aware of what kind of fight Danielson is in for in 18 days.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Steamboat made his way down to the ring here. He's talking to Bryan Danielson through the ropes here.
You know, I've mentioned this before. We've had Blood and Guts. We've had so many great events. We've got Wembley coming up in 18 days. It's been an amazing summer for AEW. And with Ricky Steamboat in the ring with Danielson and Jarrett and everybody else. Look at Jarrett, just the blood coming down from his ears.
Yeah, he got caught with something.
No, that actually might have been the Busaiku knee, the chair.
Oh, the chair,
into the jaw.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Of Jeff Jarrett. But whatever it was, this match, this main event, this was carnage.
And Steamboat congratulating both men.
It was a pretty heavy-duty battle for sure between two great veterans.
A memorable moment, no doubt, here as we approach our 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. There you go. How about that for a shot? How about that?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat showing respect to both men. And the handshake between Jarrett and Danielson shows this was nothing personal. This was about preparing Bryan Danielson for this man.
Hold on to all the sappiness and all the love and joy. The champ has entered the building, my friends. Where is he? Where is Swerve?
This should surprise absolutely no one.
There he is. Strickland doing the right thing, coming out here after this great moment to Danielson to put him on notice. I'm assuming that's what Strickland's fixing to do.
It is Swerve Strickland's AEW World Championship versus Bryan Danielson's professional wrestling career.
Well, would you look at here? Y'all see this? Y'all see this, right? No, you saw that, right? We just witnessed 3 great legends of TBS programming right here in front of our eyes. We got to see Jeff Jarrett. We got to see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And now we get to see Swerve Strickland.
Oh.
These are all men that have defined pro wrestling on this network. The difference between us, though, and you, Bryan, is we've all been world champions here. And the only thing standing between you and this here championship is Swerve Strickland. You're one of the greatest of all time, Bryan. That's why it's going to be great for me and a huge honor for when I retire you and end your career at All In at Wembley Stadium, and your legacy becomes mine. And I will not hesitate to take that kill shot. I promise you. Heck of a match you just had out here. So how you feeling? Legs a little wobbly, back giving out on you, losing a little feeling in your fingers. If that's what Jeff Jarrett does to you, just imagine what I'm going to do. A great test for you nonetheless, though. So how about I get tested as well? You know, I want a little warm up before Wembley Stadium, before All In, before this title defense. I need a sparring partner since you got one, so how about this next week in Norfolk on Dynamite, I step in the ring, your AEW World Champion goes one-on-one with Wheeler Yuta.
Ain't your damn warm-up. You want it? You want this shit?
This week I had to sit in the back and watch you go one-on-one with Jeff Jarrett. But next week I want you to have a front row seat. And I get to show you why I am the most dangerous man in AEW. Whose house?
What a massive challenge thrown out for 1 week from tonight. Swerve, Strickland, Wheeler, Yuta one-on-one, but there you see at the bottom of your screen, all in London, live on pay-per-view, Sunday, August 25th. AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland, Bryan Danielson one-on-one. It will be title versus career at Wembley Stadium, live August 25th on